What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles with my sidekick, Caleb from Srkcycles.
No longer Fine First Bike Guy.
Yeah, we changed names. Getting text messages.
Guys, the tab we're going over today is the 4 things people assume when you ride a motorcycle. And because Sean is preoccupied, I will start us off. Are you back?
I'm back.
Take us through number 1, Sean. What's number 1?
1, everyone assumes you're a tough guy.
That is so true.
And it is true.
Right.
You ride a bike, now you're a tough guy.
But, I wouldn't say that, in addition to tough guy, we have risk taker. And, I'm not really, a crazy risk taker, but I ride a bike. You're a crazy risk taker and you ride a bike.
I'm not, messed up in the head type of thing.
I'm a tough guy and I ride a bike.
And I'm super tough guy.
You're kind of kind of girly. I've seen you stub your toe or get jabbed by something. You're crying.
You've seen me get my toe cut off and I'm like, I need a beer.
No.
Yes.
Guys, number 2.
But hold on. But if you're in high school and you're and people you're kind of getting bullied and stuff like that, and you're all up on a bike.
Yeah, it's true.
You're a tough guy.
If you ride a motorcycle
it's gonna give you the confidence to punch someone in the face.
If you ride a motorcycle in high school, it doesn't matter what you look like, what you smell like,
or what you're riding,
dress, or even what you're riding. All girls will love you, and all of your teachers will immediately think that you are rebellious.
And you will get better grades.
It's true. Number 2. What's number 2?
Number 2.
Oh wait, I got this one. I raised my hand.
All right.
Professor Shaw.
Caleb.
People will definitely, and this is just my perception, is I always think someone who's riding a bike or someone that can talk knowledgeably about one bike, aka just their own, is suddenly 100% mechanically inclined. If you're riding a bike, I'm oh my gosh, that guy can clean his carbs, freaking throw a lift kit on my Jeep, and probably make a Unimog from scratch.
Well, because you have this concept, and a lady called me looking to buy a bike, and she's like, I'm going to be by myself, I need to know how to work on it in case something happens. And I think she has this, and a lot of people have the same idea. I think people have this idea that motorcycles are always breaking down, and people are always fixing them on the side of highways.
Right.
It's do you know how to work on your car?
Right.
No, of course not. Why would you think you have to work on your bike?
Right.
Just take it to a shop.
Right.
You don't think a motorcycle can do a couple thousand miles without something breaking down?
Right.
If something does break down, even if something breaks down on my bike,
right,
or even a mechanic's bike, he doesn't have all the tools with him.
He just fixes it with his hands.
He's not changing the tire himself. You know what I mean? No, he's gonna call a tow truck. Let's get back on the road.
Right.
So people have this idea that we're always fixing chains and replacing tires and swapping out heads and stuff like that on the side of the road. It doesn't really happen.
You just gave your bike 10 upgrades on the side of the road.
Right. 3.
This is 100% true.
Everyone thinks that you're a chain smoker, and then you listen to classic rock.
Like AC/DC. It's so true. AC/DC, a.k.a. the biker's tune.
Which, and all bikers just smoke.
I'm pretty sure the XM radio station that comes preset on all Harleys is just the classic rock station.
Harley Davidson comes with a carton of cigarettes in the back.
Harley Davidson, I'm pretty sure they had cigarettes at one point.
I'm sure they did.
There was a brand, I don't quote me on it.
Harley brand. I exclusively smoke it.
You exclusively smoke Harley brand cigarettes.
Harley brand. Lucky Strike. I think
the 4th one is pretty true too, and that is that if you ride a motorcycle, you're blue collar.
That's true.
And what people don't understand is that CVO, that guy who you consider blue collar riding, is a $40,000 motorcycle.
Yeah, that costs that bike costs what you earn annually.
Right.
So the whole he rides the bike, he's blue collar.
Right.
I mean, because there are neighborhoods that you cannot own a motorcycle.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it's very possible that Bent Creek.
You can't own a motorcycle.
You cannot own a motor. You can't be riding down your motorcycle.
Oh, that's garbage.
In Bent Creek. Because when it's too loud, it's obnoxious, and they have this it's too blue collar.
Right.
There's a lot. You know that's what people think. It's not true. There's a lot of people out there who make a lot of money.
They're right there too.
And they love just riding cruising around their bike.
I mean, it's true too. Like when you see some of these custom bikes, someone's like, "Oh, he just built that from scratch." You know, he just built it from the ground up. It's like, yeah, he probably took $20,000 in scratch parts building that bike.
Unless he's riding a Japanese
cafe
racer.
That's true.
And then not only is he blue collar, he's unemployed, lives in his basement with his mom,
right,
and is homeless.
Right, but even some of those like old school Sportsters, the ones with like the suicide shifters and everything, like those parts aren't cheap, man.
Right.
They're throwing those Baker Trans in there. They're not cheap.
Not cheap. All right, guys. See you guys later. Subscribe, like the video, and subscribe.